Well, that's true. Most of chat wasn't around when Zoolander came to theaters. Anyway, you cried because Alexander Skarsgård died in the movie? You didn't know who Alexander... Nobody knew who Alexander Skarsgård was in 2001, bro. Maybe you saw that, like, in 2018 for the first time. But back in 2001, we were like, oh no, Ben Stiller's friends. This is obviously Hundreds of Beavers. Genius at play, keep out. This is obviously Ed Wood. Western Union, Charles Ledger. It's Mank! Me when Mank shows up in the telegram. It's Mank! Oh, man. It's crazy to not get Mank when they Chappie. Okay, they're trolling. They're trolling on Chappie. Quiz show! It's crazy because, like, I wouldn't have gotten it. With God as my witness, I wouldn't have gotten it on any of these if the telegram had not said Mank at the end of it, man. I really don't know anything about Mank. I've learned 1,000 times more about Mank in these 6 images than I knew 3 minutes ago. Mank, I need you to distract Thanos. Oh, man. If you don't get it by Gary Oldman, you're stupid? I'm not stupid. I just never seen Mank, bro. I didn't know Gary Oldman was in Mank. I don't know who's... I mean, honestly, if you had asked me 5 minutes ago who the star of Mank is, I would have said Tony Shalhoub. And you're going to say that's Monk. And I'm like, I know, but it's just maybe he double-dipped. I don't know, man. Mickey Loomis has been the general manager for this NFC team since 2002. An NFC team that has been pretty good and as a result has not fired its general manager in 23 years. Or is like really in good with the management. I guess he is the management, with the executives. I have no idea. I kind of want to say like Giants. At least they got a couple Super Bowl appearances in there. Saints makes sense. I guess he's earned it, right? Haven't they won like 3 Super Bowls under him? This American League team had 5 different MVP award wins across 4 different players. I feel like that's the Braves, man. Are they in the AL? They had Chipper Jones, Greg Maddux. Nope, it's not right. They're in the NL. Oh, the Yankees. I've heard of them. Known as the namesake for a widely used crossover dribble move, this point guard helped Providence make the Elite 8. It's the fuck you? Is this not? I thought that was the move where you look down at the ball like, oh man, I've lost all confidence in myself. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Oh! Buckets. Doesn't it work every time? That's just LeBron. LeBron didn't go to college. Your mom went to college. I don't know, man. I have absolutely no idea. It's Penny Hardaway. It's Tim Hardaway Jr., Sr. After Brazil, what's the most populated country that begins with the letter B? Probably not Botswana. There's Bolivia. Not going to be Bermuda. Bahamas, Barbados, pretty small. Belarus, I have no concept of how big it is. Asian countries that start with a B. Bhutan. I mean, Bolivia is speaking to me. I feel like Bolivia, a lot of rainforest, but Belarus is like pretty small. Maybe it's bigger than I thought. And then I'm like thinking in Africa. If there's anything I missed in Africa. Brazil. Like Bolivia, man. I don't know. That one stings. Oh, Bangladesh! I glanced at chat for a second. It's obviously Bangladesh. There's like 1 billion people, man. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with me? That's crazy. That's Elijah Wood and Daisy Ridley. We're so back. Easiest one of my life. It kind of works, man. Like, it kind of works. What the hell's that hairline? He's like 50 years old, man. You know what's been fucking with me? Seeing 70, like, this is driving home how crazy aging is. Seeing 70-year-olds outside and realizing that when I was born, they were 34. That's fucking crazy, man. They haven't been old forever. It's so easy when you see an old person to be like, they've always been old. Tough. That's a tough break. But then, like, when you think about the fact that, like, when I was born, they were 2 years younger than I am now. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm older than my parents when I was born. That would be crazy. You're like Benjamin Button. Guy who's really stupid. Are you like Benjamin Button or something? Guy who's really smart. Let's do a test to see if this guy's Benjamin Button. I was thinking about that. One of my friends had a birthday like last week, and he has 3 kids. And he was like, it's crazy to like be turning the age that my dad was when I thought that he had his shit together. And I was like, yeah, man, it is wild. I'm pretty sure that I'm the same age now that my dad was when I was 14. That's fucking crazy, man. And I was like, this guy's got it all figured out. Just in time, too, because he's old. He's old as shit, man. And he's even older now, which is crazy. I wouldn't at that age, I wouldn't have thought it was possible. The original version of this variety of Lay's chips comes in a red bag. Those are Ridges, bro. Ridgies? Ripple? Ridgies? I have no idea. Wavy! It is wavy. It's wavy Lays. My bad, y'all. Owen Wilson was on this Marvel series. Yeah, that's Loki. Vin Diesel played Xander Cage. It might be the easiest question of all time. That's Triple X. Please don't call me on my bluff. Pay me what you owe me. Bitch better have my money. Familiar with that song? Think about that every ZMMK.to dividend day. Who was in the music video for this? Was it like Werner Herzog in the music video? Mads Mikkelsen, that's right. Bangladesh. Saints. Texas Rangers had 5 MVPs? So Alex Rodriguez and who, man? Who are the 4 other guys? Josh Hamilton, Ivan Rodriguez, Juan Gonzalez. That's crazy, man. I didn't know Pudge was that good. I didn't know anything about baseball when I was like watching baseball occasionally in the 90s. I had no idea, man. God, his name is God Sham God. That's crazy. That's awesome. God Sham God? It's also a sick move. What if you did a Sham God into a le fuck you? Is that how you could score 40 corner threes in a row, like in clutch time? Steel pole giant split. Rabe? Isn't this like a fucking how to cut something? Titanic. Giant Titanic mammoth. Great. Something of a large magnitude. Colossal. Backboard, net, pole, and rim. Parts of a basketball hoop. Now, this is where things get interesting, man. The only thing I know about rabe is that there's like broccoli rabe, but I don't really even know what that means. You could dip, split, bounce, and yeah, okay. This is to leave a place. And then this, I honestly have no idea, but this is a 1 out of 5 difficulty connections for sure. Homophones of synonyms for nab. Holy cow. Good Lord. Homophones of synonyms is insane. That is crazy. Homophones of synonyms is one step too far. That's like, if you're allowing yourself to go like 2 degrees of Kevin Bacon away from what the category is, or what the clue is, you could literally have infinite possibilities. Probably. I haven't run the math, but overhead tennis shot. Well, okay, it could be a serve, but it could also be a smash, Mario Tennis heads. Lady in the Tramp share, kiss over pasta. How some solve print crosswords. I don't know, man. With pens. Work with dough. Need. The Bronx Bombers. The Yanks. Like hair in a mohawk. Spiky. Miraculous bread. Okay, so it's a smash. Someone in tennis should do an underhand serve, man. That would go crazy. Maybe Eugenie Bouchard. Colorado Ski Town is Aspen. Entree that comes with his own knife is a steak. They have 5 digits. That's a hand. Well played. Well played, buddy. They call them digits. Remember that? Technically, they're known as the phalanges. 'Cause I have many nightmares about the dead and day. Zenel over his Uma Musume phase. Nobody talks more about Uma Musume than people who like hate Uma Musume. It's actually crazy. Everybody else just enjoying themselves. Haven't played Uma Musume on stream in like 6 days or something. People are like, is the Uma Musume arc finally over? Bro, we haven't played it. What do you want? It's crazy. I miss it? Well, you could play it as free, man. It's free on your phone. It's free on Steam too, but it's faster on your phone for some reason, which is crazy. I don't know, man. They're obsessed. Is banned in my country? They actually have your best interest in mind, to be honest with you. Red Shell Foods miso dressing. 32 ounces. Something about a big jug of salad dressing that's kind of disgusting, but I do like to eat this. Have some, not this specific one, but I'll have something like this on some shredded cabbage. Love shredded cabbage, man. I'm thinking I should get one of those ones that's like, so we have a box grater. You put like the grater on a box and go, and that's good. That's better than chopping when you got to shred like a whole cabbage. But I'm thinking I might want to invest in one of those ones. Can't you just put the cabbage in like a disc and then go? Isn't there one of those? Yes, dude. Yes. Not a salad spinner, like a salad spinner with knives. Mandolin for cabbage? With the chainmail glove? I don't know, man. Greater than sign. Greater than sign. It's got to be pretty cheap, man. Salad dressing is very cheap. 32 ounces of it. I bet this is like $6.99. Oh! Yes, man. Yes. Did you get a slap chop? Yeah, that would be sick if I wanted to take like 90 minutes to shred an entire cabbage, because you can fit like a 30-second of a cabbage under the fucking aperture at any given time. If I had to chop up like half a hard-boiled egg pretty quick, I might consider that, Vince. But for a whole cabbage, I don't think so, man. That's Costcodle. All right, less games. We're going to pay attention to less games today, man. This, I have absolutely no idea. It seems insane to me to imagine the type of individual that would type YT into Google instead of typing YouTube or just going to youtube.com. Or maybe they're trying to figure out what YT means. 80% of the time, it means YouTube. 20% of the time, someone is calling you white as an insult on social media. Those are I mean, I'll save you a search. I'll save you a click right there. I gotta think that car wash probably clears it. Not even close. I clearly don't have my finger on the pulse of the world. That was obvious. You're going to Google and typing in YT and then hitting enter and clicking a link to go to YouTube? You stack that up over a month, I'm in a different stratosphere. You stack that up over a year, your history. Like I'm saving milliseconds over you every single time. My productivity is off the charts, man. I'm going to kick your butt. Who gets less monthly streams? It's going to be one of those days, huh? So Smash Mouth is not that popular. They were popular when I was a kid, and they got some songs on the Shrek soundtrack. And at 90s night or 2000s night at the club, I'm sure they're playing All-Star Walking on the Sun. I have no idea who Dean Lewis is. And that's what makes this tough, man. For all I know, Dean Lewis could be the biggest artist in the world, or he could like be opening for M. Ward at the Rickshaw Theater this week. So I'm going to say that he gets less just because I know who you are. I'm very open to being wrong about this. That seems like a lot of streams for Dean Lewis. I'd like to apologize to Dean Lewis. I just don't know that one, to be honest with you. He's the biggest artist in Luxembourg. Higher rating? It's going to be, if Jaws is under an 8.3, I'm going to crash out. This is one of the best movies ever made. That's insane to me. Even an 8.1 is a slap across the face. Which has a lower rating. This is really hard, man. Because this is a classic Pixar movie. Jaws is... I like it more. It's out of respect for Monsters, Inc. that I'm saying I like it more instead of saying it's better. I do like Monsters, Inc. Like, if this was a good dinosaur, it wouldn't have even been close, man. I think it's going to be Jaws. It just seems that Monsters, Inc. is more likable. Also, people, no disrespect, they suck at watching horror movies. They'll, like, literally watch a movie about a killer shark and be like, oh, let me guess, the shark eats them. How predictable. The fuck do you think was going to happen? Look at the poster, you fucking idiot. Ah! Okay, we take those. Which has a higher rating? I gotta think It's a Wonderful Life. A little bit more canonized than Jaws. I've seen this. I forgot that I've seen this. This is like a 5.6 out of 10 movie. This was back in the day when something would come out on streaming during the pandemic, and you'd be like, oh shit, a new movie with an actor I know on streaming. I'll watch that. It's going to be It's a Wonderful Life with a higher rating. Gran Torino, the same as Jaws, is fucked up, man. I gotta assume Wonderful Life is lower than Godfather Part 2. That might be the number one in the IMDb 250. Higher rating? I assume it's a Wonderful Life. I feel like Clerks is like, everybody gives it a 4 out of 5. myself included. It's going to be It's a Wonderful Life. No disrespect to Throne of Atlantis. Ah, that's fucked. I honestly still believe It's a Wonderful Life is going to be higher, even though Heat is a certified middle-aged dad classic. Yeah, okay. It's hard to get higher than an 8.6 on IMDb. But there's probably like 100 movies that have done it. There you go. Placed in the top 0.00%. What can I say? Made up for two 0 out of 10s. 0.6 is tough to beat. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Let me take a sip first. The only innocent between Erwin and Zach is Hal's neighbor. Okay. That's you, which means you're guilty. And it means you're guilty. Zia is one of 8 criminals on the edges. You're guilty. Olivia and Ruth have 3 innocent neighbors in common. Interesting. Megan is one of Ruth's 4 innocent neighbors. Okay. And then the only criminal in row 3 is Floyd's neighbor. So we know that there's 1 criminal in row 3, which means, because Olivia and Ruth have 3 innocent neighbors in common, 1 guilty, 1 innocent. We don't know which yet, which means these 2 must be innocent. Wally is one of Olivia's 4 innocent neighbors. I could have told you that. All right. Now things get interesting, man. Now things get interesting. Olivia and Ruth have 3 innocent neighbors in common. So it's 1 and 1. We don't know yet. The only innocent between Erwin and Jack. Zia is one of 8 criminals on the edges. Criminal in row 3 is Floyd's neighbor. The only innocent. Okay. Olivia and Ruth have 3 innocent neighbors in common. Megan is one of Ruth's. I need a hint. You think I can solve that? 3 innocent and 4 innocent. Ah, okay. So Susan is guilty. But wait. Now I don't know where to go. Wait, no, I do, because Ruth has 4 innocent neighbors, and she's already got 3, and 1 of these, which means Olivia is guilty. Exactly 1 innocent in row 1 is neighboring Floyd. Okay. What am I supposed to do with that? Wally is one of Olivia's 4 innocent neighbors. Olivia and Ruth have 3 innocent neighbors in common. Ruth has 3 innocent neighbors already. We don't know whether it's Karen or Joyce. Ergo, it must be someone else. Ruth must be innocent, because Olivia only had 2 innocent neighbors. There's an equal number of criminals in rows 3 and 5. Then there's 1 in 3, which means there must be 1 in 5, which means Zach is innocent. All criminals above Vicky are connected. Interesting. So you would think that it would be Joyce guilty, and then that means Karen is innocent. He's solving it, man. He's solving it. All criminals above Vicky are connected. Ruth and Cheryl have an equal number of criminal neighbors. Ruth has 4. Cheryl, 1 of Cheryl's neighbors must be innocent. But also, 1 innocent in row 1 is neighboring Floyd, which means you must be innocent. Okay. That's a rare misstep on Clues by Sam. All criminals above Vicky are connected. Ruth and Cheryl have an equal number of criminal neighbors. The clues are pointing to Floyd being guilty. And I think that it's because Adam must be innocent. Wait. Is it Floyd guilty? I don't, okay, I need, chat. What's the matrix multiplication for why Floyd is guilty on that one? What was I missing? Cheryl has to have 4 criminal neighbors? So this is like I understand now. But you could still be guilty. And you would be innocent. No, because the one in row 1 has to be that. What? Where's the what? Exactly, one innocent in row 1 is okay. Then Cheryl's innocent, bro. Oh no, we don't know that yet. We don't know that. Sorry, I'm getting lost. I'm getting lost. Get a hint. Ruth and Cheryl have an equal number. Cheryl, I didn't even read your clue. Cheryl and Gary have one innocent neighbor in common. Okay, so Cheryl has 4 innocent neighbors. Because Ruth has 4 innocent neighbors. And Cheryl and Gary have an innocent neighbor in common. Okay, well, you're all innocent then. Am I insane? Cheryl has to have, equal number of criminal neighbors. I'm stupid. Cheryl has 4 criminal neighbors. And Cheryl and Gary have one innocent neighbor in common. Okay. That means one of you must be innocent. But Gary's guilty as fuck. There's only one innocent to the left of Irwin. We know then that it can't be Cheryl, because Cheryl needs 2 more innocent neighbors. So Cheryl must be guilty. Am I stupid? Cheryl needs 4 criminal neighbors. I think they screwed that one up. We know Cheryl did it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 8 criminals on the edges. There's only one innocent to the left of Earl. Irwin's a criminal. No, that they didn't say there's only one in row 1 to the left of Irwin. Irwin could be innocent, man. There's only one innocent to the left of Irwin. Two of you are guilty. One of you is innocent. You're probably innocent. All right, chat, what am I missing? What am I missing on that one? Count again? Count what? Cheryl has 4 guilty neighbors. Count to 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What are you asking me to count? 8 guilty on edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. 6. I didn't see Terry there. I didn't see him. Terry on the edge. So there's 2 guilty on edges. And 1 to the left of Irwin. 2 of y'all are guilty. I feel like it's definitely going to be David and Adam. I shouldn't have clicked on that one before I read this clue. Floyd and Irwin have 2 innocent neighbors in total. Could be 0-2. Could be 1-1. Can't be 2-0. In total. Hal is guilty. Adam is innocent because Cheryl has 4 criminal neighbors, which means Cheryl is guilty. And then there's 8 on the edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're innocent. Solved. Solved easily. Easily. Solved in less than 10 minutes. Look at that. New record. They're calling it a new record. I'm telling you, we keep doing this, we're going to be unstoppable, man. We're going to be working with Rainbow at the CIA. That's Clues by Sam. All right, let's aura farm a little bit. Slower than yesterday. How could it be a new record? Because it's a different puzzle. Hope that helps. Suriname. No shot. No shot. Tunisia. Cameroon. That's adjacent to the answer. That's fucked up because I don't know where we are. Congo? Ah, shit. Benin? Fuck you. That's Nigeria. I can do this. Oh! Not like that, like a dang alligator bit you. Oh! Are you Mauritania? I do that every time, man. Are you... Chad? Achoo! I forgot about that. Are you the other Congo? No, you must be Central African Republic. You're in the center. Oh, that's the one I was looking for, but it's not the one, man. Obviously. Are you Angola? And then Mozambique is like, yes, on the other side, man. That's where Bob Dylan was chilling in 75. So we had Sao Tome. What was the other one that was like, Chad was like, it's either this or this last time? Gabon? Gabon is a J. Oh, my God. Djibouti? Burkina Faso? Burkina Faso? No, that's up in Northwest Africa. Yeah. Togo? No. Cote d'Ivoire. Did I do Cote d'Ivoire? Cote d'Ivoire. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did I do Sierra Leone? Oh, no, no, no. Did I do Liberia? Oh, fuck. Chad, I'm tapping. What is it? Equatorial Guinea. That makes a lot of sense, given its location. Today's guess is 19 with an asterisk. That's got a sting. They added a tap button, by the way. The one time I want patch notes, man. What the hell is this? Estonia? What are you? Denmark? Estonia? Faroe Islands? It's up there. The Isle of Man? I can already tell I'm getting trolled. Is Gotland? What the hell are you, bro? Sealand? Are you trolling me? Like, what is this? Aland? I don't know where Aland is, so that's fine. Just pick some shit that I've never seen before. Bouvet Island? Not even close, bro. Ridiculous guess. Bouvet Island. Going to be a northern hemisphere archipelago. Obviously, you'd be an idiot if you suggested that it was not This is Southern Hemisphere, I think. You'd be an idiot if you suggested that it was anything other than what we know that it is, which is the territory which is known as Norfolk Island. Shit. I misclicked, and the true answer is that this is the Pitcairn Islands. That's literally just Denmark, y'all. My bad. Doesn't look. They might want to check their work on that one. That one doesn't look right to me, if I'm being honest with you. Finally, some real fucking education. Box office game from when I was in the 7th grade. I'll tell you one thing. Pretty sure you might be the Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring. That's a New Line joint. I'm a fool. No, you didn't come out until later that year. I'm a fool. Sony Pictures, 13 million. Jennifer Lopez, 2001. 2001 is giving Made in Manhattan. Giving Made in Manhattan vibes. It's giving 2001, 4 years pre-Monster-in-Law, pre-Geely, pre-all that. Starring Jennifer Lopez, Matthew McConaughey. Am I crazy, man? I might be off today. The Wedding Planner. Oh, Wedding Planner. Pre-Made in Manhattan. Can I get a check on whether the Wedding Planner is pre or post Made in Manhattan? Pre. Okay. Crazy how much Matthew McConaughey looks like a streamer on this. That's what hunks used to look like in 01, man. It does look like Stans. He's got a certain Stansness to him. Paramount Pictures starring Julie. Oh, Save the Last Dance. I learned all my best dance moves from that movie. Going crazy, thinking about. If you weren't alive, this film was a movie, okay? I was exactly in the target demo. I was mid 7th grade when this came out. If you had told me mid 7th grade that this was the highest grossing movie of all time, I would have believed you. Because everyone was talking about it all the time forever. It was like, in the cultural memory, this was insane. My favorite movie in middle school. Most girls wanna, you get everything you can't. By the way, I've only seen like half of it, I think. I'm 35 and I've never heard of it. You were probably reading manga, no disrespect. We were watching Kino. 20th Century Fox, starring Tom Hanks. That's Catch Me If You Can, people. Catch Me If You Claws. That's Castaway, y'all. That's from the year 2000. Yeah, fair enough. USA Films, starring Michael Douglas from 01. Could be Don't Say a Word. I'll Never Tell. Remember that? Genre, thriller, drama, crime. No One Gets Away Clean. Also Benicio del Toro. Is this Traffic? Traffic, Michael Douglas. No One Gets Away Clean. New Line Cinema starring Marley Shelton. Is this Sugar and Spice? It's so fucked up to get that first. It's so crazy to whiff on so many of them and then get Sugar and Spice so fast. Never even heard of it? You don't know Sugar and Spice? A bunch of cheerleaders start robbing banks? Saw that bitch in theaters? I didn't, but more power to you. Also, one of the reasons I know Sugar and Spice is because I saw it when I was a kid. Another reason I know Sugar and Spice is because I was pouring through Chibley's Letterboxd and he has watched Sugar and Spice. And I was like, why the fuck did you watch Sugar and Spice? It's like a 5 out of 10 movie from 2001. Like, nobody talks about it ever. No one's ever like, you got to see Sugar and Spice. I think he gave it a 3. I think he gave it what I would consider to be like an appropriate score, honestly. He gave it a 2? That's also completely fair, to be honest with you. Creed 2 to the Birdcage. All right. This is easy mode. And you know we're going swanky. You don't even have to ask. If you got to ask if we're going swanky, we're going swanky. Chet, how do I know this guy? How do I know Milo Ventimiglia? I know because he's an actor, but what has he been in that I've seen him in? Heroes, Gilmore Girls. He's in Challengers. This Is Us. I haven't seen these shows. He's in Creed 2. In Rocky Balboa. He directed Amadeus. Nice try. You'll never sneak a Milos Forman reference by me. I don't know, man. I know him from something. I don't know. I guess we got to do a Milo to Swanky, man, so I can see what this guy's been in that I've seen. Maybe it's That's My Boy. It's Gamer 2009. Yeah, I don't know what this guy's been in. Maybe it's Winter Break. Winter Break went crazy back in the day, man. By the way, I've never seen this. Who's in this? Eddie K. Thomas, aka Finch from American Pie. Early Anna Faris. George Lazenby. Hank Green. Wes Borland. Okay, let's go American Pie. We're trying to get to Swanky, which means we're trying to go to Frances McDormand. When someone says something so American Pie phobic and you have to hit them with the Jason Biggs stare. Probably go, I'm going to use this as a learning experience. Chris Klein is in a movie with Elizabeth Hurley that I don't remember the name of, but I saw when I was a kid. So I'm going to go to Chris Klein. He's got an exhaustive filmography. It's going to take a minute to load here. He's been busy. He's been working for a while. I guess I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to flip it back. And then I'm going to go Milo to Winter Break to Eddie K. Thomas to American Pie. 1 to Chris Klein. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to scroll back to like 02. What was he doing in 02, man? Or 01? Say It Isn't So, and it wasn't Elizabeth Hurley, it was Heather Graham. Okay, now we're talking. Richard Jenkins, man! Richard Jenkins to Burn After Reading, to Frances McDormand, to Nomadland, to Swanky, to Nomadland, to David Strathairn, to, okay, let's go Good Night and Good Luck. Now we're fucking talking. We're looking for Robin Williams' 1 Hour Photo, Connie Nielsen. We're looking for Nathan Lane, The Lion King, The Lion King. We're looking for Gene Hackman. How about Frank Langella? I've got something. Frank Langella, Frost Nixon, Michael Sheen, Brad Status, Ben Stiller, Tenenbaums, Gene Hackman. Birdcage. That's actually an incredible swanky percent. That's a crazy swanky percent, bro. I emptied the full clip. $11 on Swanky's pretty good, man. And you included Frost Nixon. It's true. It is one of my favorite movies, man. Burn After Reading Merchant. All fucking, you guys want to do Swanky minus Burn After Reading? Swanky percent Burn After Reading skip? Okay, man. I could connect Frances McDormand, Blood Simple, Dan Hedaya, the Addams Family, fucking Angelica Houston, The Life Aquatic, Bill Murray, the Royal Tenenbaums, Gene Hackman, motherfucker. You think I can't do that shit? You think I can't get Dan Hedaya in there? I don't even need to look at the fucking screen, dude. I could just do that shit in my brain. Get Hulk Hogan in there? I think they already did. Sadly. Okay, spell check me.
Shabby. A adjective
Shabby.
meaning close.
Swanky.
Squirm. A verb meaning to twist about. Repress.
Repress. To press again.
Erase. A verb meaning to rub or. Coronet. A noun meaning a.
Hang on, I gotta see this. It's genuinely embarrassing you only know how to get to Francis McDormand through deeper cut Coen Brothers movies. You need to learn that Shortcuts by Robert Altman. Tech, everyone is in that movie. I always want to watch Shortcuts, but Robert Altman, who I think is dead, did not put his movies out for free on Prime Video or Netflix. So I have no idea where to watch them. I'm going to have to buy like a laser disc of Shortcuts or something like that. Until then, I'm just going to keep watching 23 short films about Springfield, okay? We need to get Robert Altman and Tetsuro Yamashita on the line. It's an Altman-Yamashita summer, guys. If we could just get this, if we could get them both back into the zeitgeist, this could be huge.
Ingenuous. A adjective meaning showing.
I don't really know what it means, but that's fine.
Juxtapose. A verb meaning to place. Woebegone.
Woe
An adjective
be
meaning
gone.
strongly affected with woe. Pashmina. A
Pashmina.
noun meaning a.
Some spicy words today, man.
Incantations. A noun meaning a use of spells or.
Incantations. Okay, next.
Semaphore. A noun meaning an apparatus.
Semaphore.
Ciopino. A noun meaning a stew of fish and
It's
shellfish,
actually
cooked
Cioppino, but sure, Ciopino. You're going to get laughed out of Ask for Luigi's when you order the Ciopino, okay? Just so you know. It's a great soup, man. It's a great soup.
Quantum. A noun meaning quantity amount. Quantus, a Latin word meaning how much, is the origin of your word. Quantum. A noun meaning quantity.
Okay, it's quantum.
Paschal. A adjective meaning of or relating to Easter. Paschal. A adjective meaning of or relating to Easter. Kugel. A noun meaning a baked pudding.
Oh! La da 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 da. I'm not a robot. If you're a robot, you got to tell me. The speller. I have a problem when I play Uma Musume. If I do wit and there's more than 2 assists there, I can't not call my horse the Whittler. And then in my head, I always imagine them being like, don't say that. The Whittler! Please stop calling me that. I do that too. It's what the Powerler doesn't really work. The Speedler works, but you're always training speed. You would just be using it like nonstop, man. The Staminaler. No, man. Whittler's the only one that makes sense, especially if you're playing Symboli Rudolph. Which I often am because I'm farming Sparks right now. Pandan leaves, rice, yes sir. It's Indonesian summer. Ah! It's... Man, this does not look great. I'm just gonna tell you this. To me, this does not look good. It's Thailand, bro. It's Kiribati. Where the hell are we, man? Is it Sri Lanka? The only thing that made any sense. I shouldn't have clicked yum on that. I'm virtue signaling. I'm not going to lie to you. The square of white rice with a slice of tomato on it. Now we're talking. Spam, batter, oil, flour. This looks like a creep shop, man. Deep fried spam? It's So you always associate spam with Hawaii, but this doesn't look like Hawaiian cuisine. And it doesn't look, these are not American fries, which makes me think this has to be the UK, man. Spam fritters? They only have these fries in England. I would eat it. I mean, I shouldn't eat it because, okay, you're literally, anybody, minus 8% of people who always just have the wrong opinion on food. If you're doing this because you're like, spam's gross, you have to eat spam. Like, you have to try it at least once. It's possibly, like, neutral spam is like a 7.5 to an 8 out of 10 at a minimum. Fry it, it becomes a 9. Stack that up over 10 years, I'm in a different galaxy, man. Spam is really tasty. This is manju, man. Delightful dessert made from glutinous rice flour. What do you want me to say, brother? That's wow. I have eaten it. Don't even get me started on would I eat it. I have eaten it. Also, what's crazy is that all you motherfuckers who are like, I wouldn't eat spam, it's bad for me. All of a sudden, your principles go out the fucking window when I come back with a 16-pack of Tokyo Banana from the Narita airport. Shit has like 8 grams of trans fat per serving. Oh my god, a cute little banana pastry? Of course. I'd love to have that. Disingenuous motherfuckers. Final score? Final score, we mog you, I'm afraid, FoodGuessr. The Foodler. Caught literally me. I'm not a huge Tokyo Banana guy. I like some Japanese snacks, though. You guys ever have Jagariko? Jagariko's pretty good. What is that? Basically, they're like French fries. Like room temperature, very crunchy French fries. Wait, I just clicked on FoodGuessr again because it's Rankedle time. Feels good to be back, man. The steak pie looks really good. And I'm sorry, Eastern Europe, I don't think we're ever going to get the slightly red onioned sandwich open face to hit critical mass. Also, Fencer Brave, thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Thank you. Meatsa Pizza Fries. This is a millennial psyop. No, man, this is not gonna. This looks really good. This looks awesome. That being at 48% is justice. I appreciate that. Chicken curry and chips versus Mexican hot dog. Gotta be chicken curry and chips, man. The hot dog just looks very unwieldy to me. Very close, though. Very close. Fried apple pancake versus worst looking cheeseburger I've ever seen. We're going to go with the fried apple pancake. Easiest pick of my life. Choripan versus brisket mac and cheese. This is one where I got to, like, that looks fucking good, man. That looks awesome. This, the people love mac and cheese, man. They love mac and cheese. It looks awful. Listen, I'm sorry. You can't be like, this one looks like poop. Look at this one. If this looks like poop, this looks like diarrhea. I'd rather eat poop than diarrhea. But that's not a fair comparison. They both look fine. The thing is, 14 pounds versus 4 pounds. I still think this is going to win, man. I still think it's going to win. Piano? With a beer? I mean, this is one where I'm like, they both look awesome, man. I don't even know what this is. If it's by itself, that's great. If it's stuffed with something, even better. This is only twice the price, and it looks fucking good, man. I gotta show. It's gonna be steak and black pudding pie over kiwi and sausage pizza. This is the shit they be feeding you at Tokyo Disneyland, and the influencers are like, it's my lifelong dream to go there. It's insane to me. But like, it's so good. No, it's not, man. I'm sorry. I have a hard time believing that. I love having spring rolls with stuff. I just don't think just 2 spring rolls by themselves doesn't really appeal to me that much. I think the pizza bread looks, it's nice it's got those tomatoes on. We'll go, don't overthink it. Go bean sprouts. That was really close, actually, man. All right. I mean, it's, to me, the argument you could make for this is obvious. The burger's too fucking stuffed. It's unwieldy. It's fallen over itself. It's 6 times more expensive than this, which already looks better. If this wins, the game's cooked. Okay, there's justice in the world. Sausage, chips, and curry sauce in a cob, or buffalo chicken tenders and fries with slap your mother on the mouth sauce? Not even close. Easiest pick of my life. 9 out of 10. With American sauce. Why do you keep doing that? I was thinking that I was doing it too much. Then last weekend, my wife told me that every time I do it, she can't help herself but laugh. And I said, you know what? I mean, that's the free space on the bingo card then. If I could sneak in one of those per scramble, then that's it's only doing me favors. It's a mood buff. The Wifler. Scramble goes into thrice. That's right. Why are the tendies on the fries? I don't know, man. At some point, we used to make fun of the famous bowl for being a bunch of shit piled into a bowl. Then at some point, our generation gave up and said, actually, that owns. All you have to do is look at the enduring popularity of the brunch spot Jam Cafe in Vancouver to see the endgame scenario for that. I like a bowl, don't get me wrong. Like a bowl with like a, maybe like a rice base and then some vegetables and then like a little meat with a tasteful amount of sauce or something like that. But like you still know what everything is when you're eating it. But then like, they just put like 1 poached egg, 2 hash browns, 6 breakfast sausages, 4 slices of bacon on top of tater tots with a little salsa roja on top of it. And then we put the sriracha mayonnaise on top of that. So you stir it, but it doesn't stir. It just becomes a boulder of starch that moves with your spoon. And then you just kind of like you just shear like a vertical slice of various congealed nondescript foods. Nah, man, I'm not about that. Give it to me like, I don't want it like I don't need everything to not be touching anything else, but to at least be able to know what I'm eating at any given moment is, I do enjoy that, to be honest. A beret-wearing character named Pete became the mascot of what kids brand? Lego. I have no idea. Play-Doh. Play-Doh Pete. It must be Play-Doh Pete. Just makes sense. The most common Himalayan salt is pink, but Kala Namak is Himalayan salt called by the name of what other color? Blue. Johnny Walker's, behind the red, Johnny Walker's 12-year blended whiskey wears what label? Can I say something? So it goes like red, green, blue, black. But I feel like aren't the average person's buying the red, and aren't the next most popular feels like it would be the black. That they're like, I'm not going to go up 1 level. I'll go up 3. I think it's, well, Black salt? Sure, why not? Maybe. I could see it. Right for the wrong reason? Black is the middle one? I thought black was like the... Oh no, blue is better than black. Green is better than... Or not better necessarily, but older? Fermented longer? Can I just say... restaurants, I get it, and maybe I just don't know these people. So, and maybe it's driving your margins. I know alcohol sales is driving a lot of your margins, don't get me wrong. But when the dessert menu, where they say, you guys got a little bit of room, can I give you a dessert menu? And then they bring it out, and there's like, tiramisu, $8.50 or something like that. I'm like, I'm pogging up. And then you look on the back of the menu, and they're like, would you like an ounce of a $400 Japanese whiskey? I'm like, no, man. Under no circumstance. Has anyone ever ordered that off of your dessert menu? Has anyone ever been like, hey, give me the $200 ounce of whiskey for dessert? After ordering like burger, fries, and side salad? That's crazy, man. Seems insane to me. Oh, if your business is paying for it. Oh, if you work for the government. If you work for the government. Okay. Mandy Patinkin, big combat scene in what film? That's The Princess Bride, bro. Everyone knows. That shouldn't be a 3-point question. That's crazy. What painter designed the iconic cover for the 1987 compilation album A Very Special Christmas? Masaccio? Kind of a long shot. Crack is Whack is a typically socially conscious, cartoonish mural by what NYC artist whose last name sounds like an oft-pickled fish? So I think it's Basquiat. Is bass often pickled? No, I don't know what I'm talking about. Keith Haring, it's Keith Haring. Haring, not bass, man. Oh, shit. That's fucking funny. The Japanese made them from wood. The Europeans used porcelain from the late 18th century. What's this medical device? Toilet? I don't know. Liechtenstein is a leader of what prosthetics? Glass eyes? Vivadent. False teeth. Vivadent. False teeth. Dentures. Okay, we take those. Oh, Femident toothpaste, yeah. Medical device, Japan. George Washington had wooden teeth too, right? Guy who's never listened to A People's History of the United States. Yeah. Weird guy. His teeth were all wood. His teeth were all wood, man. Crazy. What a idiosyncratic individual. Full mouth of wooden teeth. Who would have thought it? I'm sorry, a toilet is a medical device as far as I'm concerned. Also, it makes sense to make them out of porcelain. The way I use it, yeah. If you shit as sick as I do, then your toilet is prescription. Sort these by the year they were established, starting with the latest. Okay, this one seems like it could trick me. Like Crocs could have been a brand from like 1903 that only resurfaced in the mid-2000s. But I think the oldest is likely to be Louis Vuitton. And then Gucci is from like, I think it's from like the mid-century. And I think Versace would be after that. And now here's where things go crazy. Supreme strikes me as one of those that like it's associated with the 2010s, the mid-2010s and later, but may have existed since, I could easily see this existing since the 80s or the 90s. Tom Ford, I have absolutely no idea. I'm going to send it like that. Wow. It took a pair of brass ones to put Crocs under a designer's name. It took a pair of brass ones, I'm telling you. I may not know shit about the world or deductive reasoning, but I can roughly approximate when a brand came into existence. Tom Ford's pretty young? I don't think so, bro. Didn't he get assassinated by the coward Jesse James or whatever? I don't watch Casey Affleck movies, so I don't know. More expensive rent. Portland, Maine or Lafayette, Louisiana? I'm going to have to say Portland, Maine. Higher percentage of cold days. Tennessee or Oklahoma? Dead ass. I have no idea at all. I associate Tennessee with being colder than Oklahoma. But I could not tell you why. Because it's a little bit north of it. Well, by like a touch. Oklahoma's kind of... I gotta go Oklahoma. It's more like a desert, right? Fuck! Higher percentage of workers employed in healthcare. I feel like... Obviously, Las Vegas has its share of the elderly, but I also feel like a much higher percentage of the population is going to be employed in hospitality and leisure. Ergo, Atlanta should win by default. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? More recent housing? This one's tough, man, because I feel like both of these have been on a wave in my adult life. I'm always hearing about, like, you should leave the Pacific Northwest and move to Charlotte. We got good bakeries now. I don't know why I'm using the AI voice. This town in South Carolina. I'm going to say it's Charlotte. There's a higher number of housing units per adult. How the fuck would I know, bro? Should be just outside of Nashville because all those HGTV shows are in Nashville now. Just makes sense. That easy. Holy cow, that's a hard juxtastat today, man. 14% on question 3 is crazy. Charlotte is North Carolina, don't disrespect. I'll tell you, I always get them confused. I have no idea which one is which. Raleigh is South Carolina. Charlotte is North Carolina. Nope. All right. Never mind. Those are both North Carolina. What's the big one in South Carolina? Charleston? That doesn't sound real. It doesn't sound real to me. We're going sub 5 today. Guaranteed. Look at that. Maybe sub 6? Oh. This is tough, man. Get this Flappy Bird shit out of my dulls. Bro, this is literally like one of the best dulls. You don't know what you're talking about. You're out of your element, Donnie. Oh, yes! If all the dulls were like this, this would probably not be as good. But because it's one of the only dulls like this, huge. It has an enormous aura buff as a result. No, not all the way down. Not all the way down. That's not necessary, man. It's glib. I think we can make that. Kind of overshot it a little bit. That's going to be a return to checkpoint moment. This is a roguelike, not a dull. No disrespect, but people will like... I mean, I don't think you're that pressed over it, People argue about like the dumbest shit on the planet on this website, like it matters at all, like it matters a lick in the whole scheme of things. Like the nomenclature defines what it's worth instead of like how much fun you're having when you're playing it. It just doesn't. Just not interesting, man. It's just not an interesting topic for discussion, to be honest with you. Plus, he's wrong. Yeah, but it's like, it's doing a disservice to almost any other subject you could touch about to even be like, here's why you're wrong. What you should just say is, nobody cares. Because that, I think even the person who suggested it probably doesn't care. They were just trying to think of something to say. So if we could all just admit that, it would save us a little bit of time, I think. Which is good. Come on, you motherfucker. Like, we still got people out there that are like, stop calling it a roguelike. Roguelikes have like ASCII graphics and are turn-based and time only ticks when you move. And you're like, buddy, literally to make that argument, you must be at least 58 years old. Don't you have some other shit to be like crotchety about? Nobody cares, man. Like, you have to be old as fuck to even know what rogue is and then, like, be pissed off about it. I'm sorry to say. Straw man, but guy that exists. That's what I'm saying, man. There is no such thing as a straw man. Because with 7.5 billion people on the planet, this guy exists. That doesn't mean I met him, but this guy exists, okay? There's a lot of crazy guys I have met. The ones that I haven't met must be fucking insane. Check the leaderboard. I finished better than 36% today. Oh, then users' first daily scores? What the hell? Your chat was at some point discussing the ethics of the Anya Taylor JOI username yesterday. I think it's just the culture fucked you guys. You can still save yourself, but the culture fucked you a little bit. You don't have to argue about everything, especially just jokes. Not that big of a deal. Just a funny name. I'd probably feel differently if I were her. I'd probably be like, that's weird. But most people on Earth are not Anya Taylor-Joy, so we can laugh at it while acknowledging that, you know, it's a little out there. You're kind of crazy for this one, nephew. 27 degrees off from 180, 153. So 153-degree angle. Count it. Hot. 159. Boiling. 160. 161. Yeah! Oh. Got a little frightening there. We just hold the line. Now, this is a real dull, man. This is a real dull. '60s introduction, 1667 beginning, 1667 in science, combustion, misidentified chemical elements, obsolete theories in chemistry, obsolete theories in physics. Particle wave theory. The phlogiston theory. Superseded scientific theory, populated the existence of a fire-like element dubbed phlogiston, contained within combustible bodies and released during combustion. Imagine like your life's work. Like, this dude had reasons to come up with this. He's literally holding a book right now, so he must be like one of the smartest motherfuckers on the planet back then. And then, like, you die, and you're like, I've made my mark on science. And then for the rest of eternity, everyone's like, this fucking idiot thought that combustion happened because there was, like, combustion juice inside of shit. Fucking moron. It's the stupidest motherfucker on the planet, dude. That's crazy. What's also crazy is that there's probably some shit right now that we're like, yeah, we obviously believe this. That in like 500 years, they're going to be like, can you believe that people used to think that? Can you believe people used to think you had to eat 1 gram of protein per day, per pound of body mass? Not even lean body mass and not even kilograms, pounds? What are they talking? Get a load of this guy. American novels adapted into film. Cthulhu mythos characters. Damsels in distress. Male characters in literature. Marvel Comics male superheroes that are barbarians. Fictional kings. Fictional pagans. Damsel in distress? This is crazy. Novels adapted into video games. Fictional pirates? Like, I feel like it's... So I feel like it's Thor or Loki. But it's a novel. Nah, man, I might be cooked. Fictional sword fighters. Marvel Comics male superheroes who are fictional sword. It's gotta be, or like He-Man? Or Conan the Is Conan the Barbarian? It just makes more sense. Conan the Barbarian. Is he a Marvel superhero? The thing that saved me is I was like, Thor uses an axe. He's not a sword fighter. And Loki doesn't even use a weapon. I don't know. He uses tricks. Where do you see Marvel? Marvel Comics male, the thing I read like 50 times. Marvel Comics male superheroes. I have my mouse pointer on top of it right now. I didn't know that Conan was a Marvel guy. But maybe he's a Marvel guy because Marvel owns Dark Horse Comics. (1910) births, 1997 deaths in France, who were French naval officers and also directed Palme d'Or winners, who were French oceanographers. Did you do a documentary about going under the sea? Yes, you did. And I don't know what your name is. Are you Jacques Cousteau? Excuse me? Cousteau? This shouldn't be close enough. That should be like a point. I don't want a half point on that. Robbed? That's robbed, man. I wrote Cousteau. I'm taking my point on that one. 1995 R&B groups established and disestablished in Florida. This is NSYNC, man. Like, let me get the asterisk in. By the way, you motherfuckers, NSYNC has an asterisk in it. Okay? So anybody who wrote NSYNC like this, I want them to get a half point, bitch. I want them to get a half point because they didn't write the whole thing properly. Oh, you're right. It is actually asterisk NSYNC. Whatever. Forms of basketball. Mixed sex team sports originating in the Netherlands. Gender neutral basketball. I don't know, man. Mixed handball? Korfball. Just don't know it, man. Okay, it was created in the Netherlands in 1902 by school teacher Nico Broekhuizen and has since spread globally. No, the fuck it hasn't. No disrespect to you. It looks like they're having a great time. They got kits and everything. Spread globally might be putting a fine point on it. Let's put it that way. 21st century Irish male singers. 1990 births. Irish blues singers who are feminist musicians and former Quakers. Some dude my age in Irish music. Is it the dude from the Twilight Sad? Romantic jazz. That's Scotland. Sorry, my bad, y'all. Irish blues singers. Irish blues. I just don't know, man. I just don't think I'm gonna know. It's Hosier. It's insane that Hosier is he's my age. He must have been in the trenches, man, because he only got famous like 8 years ago, right? He's younger than you? Yeah, by like a year and 3 months or something like that. (1968) births who are alt-rock pianists, who are British alt-rock singers, who are members of The Smile and also Radiohead. Okay, and you're a singer. That would make you Tom York. Shouldn't comment on other people's bodies, but increasingly I'm realizing Tom York has the body of a professional cyclist. Nice shirt. You don't need this. At least he has the upper half physique of a professional cyclist. Which is kind of complimentary in a way. He's using EPO. That's the only way you can hit that fucking long note, man. Flemish art dealers. Oh, fuck, man. Art collectors from Antwerp? 17th century Flemish painters? I haven't gotten there yet, man. Flemish portrait painters? Painters from Antwerp? Spanish knights? I dead ass have no idea, man. I'm just going to type Jan van Eyck. Peter Paul Rubens. Isn't that the dude who... That's Pee Wee Herman. I'm pretty sure that they got their wires crossed, man. This is Pee Wee Herman. This is the guy going... Ah! I can't remember. What does Pee Wee Herman say? Fictional serial killers? 1697 short stories. Fictional French people. Fictional nobility. Fictional serial killers. What the hell is Uxoricide? French fairy tales, Grimm's fairy tales, male. I'm going to know it because like all the fairy tales still exist, but... Are you Rumpelstiltskin? That doesn't sound French at all. Ah, whatever. Rumpelstiltskin. That's Bluebeard. No, I'm sorry. I don't know it, actually. From an Histoire of Melody Nelson. A wealthy man in the habit of murdering his wives and the attempts to present one to avoid the fate of her predecessors. Yeah, I don't know this one, man. Sounds like a bad guy. Cocktails with Angostura bitters. Cocktails with vermouth. Cocktails with whiskey. Cuisine of New York. Interesting. I mean, it's not necessarily named after a New York or a New York borough. I feel like it could be a Manhattan. I feel like a Manhattan makes way more sense than what I was going to type, which is old-fashioned. Makes a lot of sense. Old-fashioned does not use vermouth. It does if you order a vermouth old-fashioned. Has sugar, though? Not if you say, can I get a sugarless vermouth old-fashioned? That's a rough one. This should be... That's pissing me off. Steve Zissou is pissing me off more, but this... You're flicking me on this. Peter Paul Rubens. Jan van Eyck. Must have been some idiot who put that in there. Long Island iced tea. That bitch has like 38 ingredients, man. That's insane. They accepted Rubens for Peter Paul Rubens? Yeah, there's double standards everywhere, man. There's double standards everywhere. Is you're flicking me a thing Zoomers are saying? I think it's only me, man. I think I'm the only dude saying you're flicking me. It was inspired by you're flicking my nuts. But then, like, I didn't want to say it every time, so now I say you're flicking me. But I also feel like it's a good... Is it fair to call it a neologism, at least for me? Because, like, it feels like you're being flicked. Like, if something's mildly annoying, you're like, cut that out. You're tickling me. That could be the opposite, man. That could be the opposite. Let's go with mealy. Exact center of the alphabet. Let's go with Odeon. Okay. Let's go with rodeo. Now we're fucking cooking, man. Let's go with radio. Let's go with fucking quilt. Oh, shit. Let's go with quaff. Go up. Oh, up me. Okay. Let's go with purse. Oh! He might be the GOAT. He might be the GOAT, man. To doink it? And that's all skill. Oh, there's 8 words that start with PU. Yeah, well, I wouldn't have to know them because I got it right on the first try. He might be the GOAT, man. Okay, minute cryptic. Let's finish strong with minute cryptic. Fast dulls today, man. Flat, crustless, half-size loaf. Okay. Crustless is going to involve cutting the edges off of a word. I think. Flat, I have no idea. I mean, the first thing I want to type is demi. Could it be a demi loaf? Not demi. Does it start with the chat? No spoilers in chat, please. Does that D being purple mean that the letter was right? Okay, let me start with the fodder. Flat and size. Half and crustless. So I'm thinking we take half of this, SI or ZE, and we take half of this. And then loaf is going to be like a pun. There's going to be wordplay involved. Let me check fodder or indicators really quick. Crustless tells us to remove the outer letters. The other one tells us to take just half of something. Lays. To loaf is also to lays. To lays is to loaf. They put some ornate sauce on the Z, man, too. I got it. You take the edges off the word, bonk, bonk. You get LA. Then you take half of this word, ZE, lays. This is the kind of shit Batman solves to figure out where the Riddler is. Can't Batman just subpoena YouTube and get the IP address of the Riddler after he posts his vlogs? I'm pretty sure that's how he did it in the Matt Reeves movie. Okay, slash marker me. It's the dull.